just been in my car the entire day. I've barely been filming. I'm so tired and so cranky. I'm so tired. All I want to do is nap and have like a proper cup of coffee. And then I also just like, I have stuff to do, you know? Anyways, that's my rant. Hopefully your guys' day is going way better. It's morning. Oh, okay. Cannot do too bad. It's well past 8:30. And fun fact, let's kick off the slippers. It's a Monday. You guys are the first people I'm talking to. Spare water from last night. I drank a lot of water in the middle of the night. Wow, really wanted to complete some of like the cleaning stuff that we haven't been able to do. We cleaned the bathroom, so I'm gonna get rid of this. And then the last thing for cleaning things was to vacuum and mop the house, which I just completed in less than an hour. The last few things on the list are all related to what I want to talk about in this video. So we're going to get ready for the day. I'm going to make myself a little treat, maybe a cappuccino, a cookie, something like that. And then we'll get to talking about all things self-care. Okay, so personally, I have been trying to create better boundaries and create really good habits to improve my life. Now, little did I know that this actually all wraps underneath the umbrella of self-care. And so I wanted to dig a little bit deeper to find out what those definitions kind of were, or where self-care can kind of take us. So the first definition I found was self-care is the practice of taking action to preserve or improve one's own health. And then another one I found said the practice of taking an active role in protecting one's own well-being and happiness, in particular during periods of stress. It has been defined as a process of establishing behaviors to ensure holistic well-being of oneself, to promote health, and actively manage illness when it occurs. Individuals engage in some form of self-care daily with food choices, exercise, sleep, reading, and dental care. Each method of self-care fits into one of the 7 pillars: mental, emotional, physical, environmental, spiritual, recreational, and social. A well-balanced self-care routine involves each of these, so avoid restricting yourself to just 1 or 2 pillars. I like to think about it as buckets. Hi, post-editing Sheh here. I just realized that I never explained what the buckets meant, so here's me explaining that. So instead of thinking about it as pillars or so like science-y, or maybe like for me it makes me think of social media content, I like to think about it as buckets. So if your bucket is full, you have a lot of energy, you feel fulfilled, you're ready to go, you're excited for the day, what's to come, all of that good stuff. And when your bucket's empty, you just have nothing left in you. You've been drained. Maybe you're spending time with people who just don't energize you. They're more draining than they are giving. And that's not to say that your friends can't be amazing and still completely deplete your energy. It's just, it's different for everybody. But I'll take it back to past me, and we'll kind of go through our values and how we kind of determine what we decide is important versus not important for our time and for our well-being. I like to work off of my values. You can Google values or lists of values. Maybe you know what your values are. So for yourself, let's say your core values are family, your career, and time, like your time with your partner or something like that. You can base your self-care non-negotiables around that. This is like a system that definitely works for myself. So if it works for you, fantastic. If this is making no sense, I am so sorry. I'm just like on a whole ramble. I'm busy. It's been an insane week. I'm filming this video before the other one's finished. I'm just like, a lot is happening right now. The holidays are so busy. Every year I pick out my value words. They're gonna change over time. My value words sometimes don't stay the same throughout the year. I reflect and I review every few months to make sure that my goals are aligning back with my values. And if they're not, maybe it's just not a focus for me right now. I might still value that thing, but it's not necessarily something that I wanna practice and live deeply into in my life right now. So anyways, let's pick 3 buckets. I'm only gonna pick 3 buckets for now because we can go on forever about this. My 3 buckets where my self-care, non-negotiable type things exist are with work, my relationship, and my personal self. When I mean self-care for work, I also mean boundaries. So I am taking my lunch break. I am stepping away from my computer. I'm eating my food away from my computer. I am logging in and out of work on time. Not that I'm late, it's that I'm always early and I'm always leaving late. We need to put an end to that because long term it's just not attainable. In my personal life, that could be anything from really taking care of myself. I have been lacking any sort of movement or physical anything. I haven't been walking, I haven't been leaving my desk, I have not been going to the gym. I have been a little potato at my desk for hours on end. Last but not least, we have relationship. And in relationship, it could be relationship with friends and it could be relationship with my partner. It's primarily focused with my partner. So Dylan and I used to do date nights, and towards Q4 starting, everything just kind of dwindled off. It got really busy for me and I just like have had no time to do anything other than try to be really good at my job, and that's where my focus was. So we have like decided to start scheduling back in a date night once a week. I would love to cook for one another at least once a month. I think that's a good commitment. Like Dylan picks whatever he wants for dinner that night but cooks it, and then I do the same a different day of the month. I want to make those my non-negotiables. Those are my 3 buckets that I know if I do those things all the time, it definitely will make me feel a lot better. Movement, eating healthy, spending time with my partner, and actually having contact with someone. When I'm staring at a screen all day, it would be so nice to log out right on time. It would be amazing. Doesn't happen every day, but if it happened more often than not, I think I would feel so much more better. So I just wanted to recap a bit. Self-care can mean so many different things nowadays. Like the Google definition brought up the dentist. I have definitely been there where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna take care of myself today. I'm gonna do all the appointments that I don't love doing, but when I do it, I feel great. So that could be booking an oil change, could be going to the dentist, a doctor's appointment, a follow-up, getting your eyes checked, buying new glasses, getting that face mask, having a bubble bath, like going for a hot girl walk. I do have my non-negotiable list for the new year / right now. We just start the moment we make the list. Well, I hope this helped a little bit. It's definitely been helping me as we're winding down, moving into the holiday season, and really getting into hopefully a restful kind of state. The holidays I find are really busy and such a hustle and bustle that it is really hard to take time for yourself. So if you can, take a moment, write down some of the things that you really value in life. Maybe write down some non-negotiables that you can practice every day to help you stay on top of what you do value. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. It's been a very interesting week. Take care of yourselves. It is the holidays. Q4 is almost done. If you guys work in quarters, you know what I'm talking about. This is it, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.